Hey guys, welcome to Tap In with Applelana, and I'm yours truly, Miss Applelana. And here's my beautiful co-host, Miss Coco.
Hi.
So I am a beautiful, hardworking mother, born and raised here in Miami, Florida. I am a wife. I do have a son, and I began this podcast to not only give a woman like myself who is bold enough to discuss problems and issues that are taking place in our communities, in our neighborhood, in our country, so to speak, but also give a wellness platform where we be able to discuss sex as well as wellness and give other entrepreneurs a platform where they'll be able to receive the proper exposure for themselves and their businesses. All right, so moving right along. So today we're going to go ahead and get right into the hot topics. And today's first hot topic we'll be discussing is, how is your gas tank?
I am a quarter tank of gas full, child. Is what? Gas is running what? Almost $4 now at this moment?
Yeah.
Okay, so gas is running me. A full tank is a good $30 now. I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, I drive an SUV and I am probably spending roughly about 80 something dollars on gas. So it is a little
Pricey.
it's digging a hole a little bit, but I'm just hoping that, the wars and everything that we do have going on, we do, something does happen where
Yes.
there's a change, so we can go ahead and have this stuff adjusted.
Yes.
So, right now, I want to go ahead and also get right into it and welcome our guest here to the show. Um, we have today Mr. Lamborghini Law. He is an artist based here in Miami, Florida. So we'll go ahead and give a warm welcome to Mr. Lamborghini. Okay. And next up today, we also have Boss Main and Mr. Rich Prince. Sorry. Mr. Rich Prince cannot be with us today, but we do have Boss Main who will be representing them both. So everyone, please give a nice warm welcome for Boss Main. All right, fellas. So how's your gas tank?
My gas tank about 39 miles of empty right now. I ain't bullshit.
Nah, I'm at a half a tank. You know what I'm saying? What I noticed is that with shells, the gas done dropped down to like $3.95 right now. You know what I'm saying?
So shells actually went down?
Yeah, shells went down. It went down to $3.99 actually, and then it dropped down yesterday to $3.95. Before that, it was like $4.18, $4.19, something.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
even $5.
Yeah.
Also.
But that's regular gas. I'm not talking about premium and all that.
Right.
What about
I'm
you?
just looking at those type of numbers.
Well, as far as which gas station got the gas
Like,
prices,
how's your gas
It
treating you?
depends on what gas you trying to
yeah,
get.
both of them gas prices don't go up. We
The number
straight.
one question
Right.
is, how is the gas treating you? How is it treating your
Gas
pocket?
always
feel like-
treat me good.
Is it digging a hole or
Nah.
you floating?
Nah.
Man, ain't digging
I'm,
a hole.
I'm,
We
I'm,
still
I'm,
straight.
I'm on autopilot right now. Like, we good.
Cruising.
Yeah.
Right.
We
Don't go out no
cruising.
more right now.
Exactly. We cruising. But if you go past 5, I might be out. I don't know.
High
Right.
gas prices just have you a little bit more precise with where you're going.
That's all.
That part.
That's all.
No
Hello.
floating. We going
Right.
That's
right.
it.
We ain't
A
taking
to
no
B,
extra
back
stops.
to A.
No
That's
extra
it.
stops.
I feel the same way. Normally, when I'm coming home from the gym or whenever I'm running errands, I'm that person who likes to sit in my car for 30 minutes and scroll on social media.
What
You
they
know,
call 'em?
listen to
Yeah,
music.
with the
Yeah, like
AC
before I
on.
come in the house. I like
know
to
what I
have
call
that
that?
me time to myself.
I call that police gas. You know what? You just go to the pump and go like the police do. That's what you got, police gas.
Yeah.
You got your car running. You know what I'm saying? You good. Ain't no pressure.
Right. Okay, so what about spring break? How's spring break treating you? You know, we live here in Miami, Florida. Everyone's coming here for vacation, but we live where you all are vacationing. So, how's spring break treating y'all?
I'm
Have you
staying
guys
out the
been on the
way.
beach?
Right.
I'm staying out the
Right.
way.
Right.
Out the way?
Can we cuss on the platform?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Let it go, bro.
I can't go out there to South Beach no more. Them bitches look too young in the face. Too young. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how niggas, like, you know, they look too
Right.
young. You can see the youth. It's like, bruh, it's almost like
Right.
nasty level.
Right,
now.
right. Like, you know she young.
Yeah, you borderline R. Kelly out there right
Right,
now, bro.
exactly.
In our era. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right, that's real. That's real.
I mean, me personally, I did the South Beach spring break stuff when I was in college.
Right.
I was, 19, 21, 22, 23, and I was hanging out there. Now it's like, just the negative energy, the walking around. I just don't even have the energy for it. The police harassing you
Right.
or whatever. Maybe if I'm actually in the mood, that might be something that I would do. But me personally, I'm local, and I don't, for so to say, go to South Beach to have a good time.
Right.
It's a tourist thing to me.
That's what out of towners, of course.
But if I'm in the mood, if it's something that I'm really trying to get to, then I'll do it. But
Facts.
On my spring break, it don't consist of none of that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a son, so his spring break is my spring break. So whatever he want to do, that's what we do. If he want to go to the court, shoot around, we're going to do that. If you want to go out of town or something, we're going to do that. That's just what I be on right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the beach and all that, that's cool and all, but at the end of the day, you realize it's like, it's too much going on down here in Miami, and they don't understand what's going on down here.
Right.
So then with them coming down here, and then what's going on is like, when you from down here, you know what's going on out there. So it's like you try to stay away from certain areas around certain times.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know how to maneuver. But
We're
for
affected
out-of-towners-
long term versus people visiting our city. You know what I mean? We
right.
get the long lasting effect of what happens when these dangerous situations.
Right. Everybody
begin
go back to
happen.
their city and go back
Like
to their
nothing
hometown,
happened.
and it's still here with us.
Exactly.
Right.
but see,
right.
me, I have to go back home to a 4-year-old. And don't get me wrong, crime happens anywhere, everywhere.
Mhm.
We just had a shooting at a restaurant,
Right.
and then we had just 2 shootings within 2 months at 2 different clubs. So,
Right.
at the end of the day, crime can happen anywhere. You just have to be careful no matter where
Right.
you go.
Right.
And that's just that.
And the shocking shit about that, right? You could get knocked off in one of these clubs, and guess what? They're gonna be open the next day.
What?
The hookahs gotta get sold.
Okay.
Yeah, that's real.
They gotta
That-
sell
that
that liquor,
real.
man. They can't worry
That
about
real.
you.
I mean, it's
That is so.
Like the girl,
it's a business.
like the girl that passed that studio, man. That shit was back open within what 3-4 days, maybe.
I
2
mean,
days?
it's a
Not
It's
even
a
that.
business.
Not even that. Recently at the office.
Yeah,
That
they was open the
situation.
next day.
I had just flew back in town, and I was riding through there, and I seen it was open.
Listen, I was there the night of. I wasn't in the club. I was at the food truck getting some grill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nothing stop, bro.
Nah.
The money don't
Nah.
stop.
It's
It
not
don't.
the club,
It don't.
it's the people.
Right. That's true.
And that's
true.
just there.
That's
It's
true.
the people.
Right.
All right, so we have to say a rest in peace to Miss Tracy Braxton.
Mm.
We all formerly know the Braxtons, Tamar and Tony, and we've all watched their show and stuff like that. So to grow up watching these older women who, are some of our role models or even our parents' role models, and to seeing them being split like this in a situation like this is really heartbreaking. And I definitely know what it feels like.
Auntie Tracy.
Right.
Yeah, she was the funny one too. She
Yeah.
gave me like Monique vibes.
Right.
Yeah.
She
That's
was
real.
outspoken.
That's
I
real.
liked
That's
her.
real.
I did.
And nobody knew that she was struggling with what she was struggling with. You know what I'm saying? They kept it under
Yeah.
wraps. That's how the family wanted it. So
Cancer is
rest in
a
peace.
silent killer.
Yeah.
Silent killer.
Definitely.
Now, another issue that I want to discuss is the mulatto issue as far as with the feature issue.
Big
Why
loud.
is it so hard for women in the rap game? Why is the simple fact that, and if we can play the clip, we'll go ahead and play a few seconds of the clip, but why does it seem like it's so difficult for women in the rap game? Like, because we don't want to respond to a DM, as so to Miss Mulatto said. She did not want to or didn't give any attention to a specific artist. And because of that, he dropped out of the feature. And that does put a dimper and a hole in your goals and accomplishments, because it's like now you got to kind of go back to the drawing board, or you probably got to try something else, do something else. And that really makes everything twice as frustrating. I'm quite sure with doing an album, a mixtape, or CD, whatever, like, I'm quite sure it takes time, it takes a lot of work ethic. So to hear her going through this it's not that it's necessarily heartbreaking, But if this is what women is going through in the rap game behind closed doors, this is crazy. Like, what are you guys' opinion on that? As far as with her,
I
did
mean,
you guys see the video?
I mean, I feel like it goes so many different ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get too goddamn educational with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, speak your piece, bro.
listen, man, when we in this studio, you know what I'm saying? And you know how it is when we live in this nightlife. You got drugs going around. You know, niggas is in a real sexual mind state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you got a little bad little thing rapping this pussy tastes like mango and nigga
Right.
want to know if it really tastes
Tastes
like
like mango, right?
So it's like you kind of seducing as you
Right.
saying these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't necessarily say like, damn. It's a catch-22. It's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because although a man may not come at you aggressive, he may be passive, but still want to do something to you, but he won't put it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like how do you know what I'm saying? It's a catch-22 with that.
I mean, with that situation, I feel like it should be a woman's empowerment type of thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you DMs, it get personal because it's a DM.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
If you
direct
don't-
message.
Exactly. So once you don't respond, especially if somebody see it, it says seen. So once you see that, you know how women are. They get petty.
It says see.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, yes, so you don't want to do that? Oh, okay, so you're, all right, fuck it, I ain't going to do it no more then. Fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's a female thing. I think it's just a human nature thing. You know what I'm saying? Because to be real with you, niggas be like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas reach out to certain niggas, and then they see that you done reached out to them and don't respond, and niggas be like, you know what, well, fuck it then. I'm going to move on to the next. I ain't stressing that. You know what I'm saying?
Can we go deep though?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go deep.
Talk
Like,
to me.
all right. You know, all of us, we are still like animalistic in a certain aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I look at everything like mating calls. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when a woman is saying this type of shit, it's almost like a mating call. Just like when a female got her phone and she do this shit.
Right.
What
right.
you doing, baby?
Right.
What you expect you finna get from a nigga?
Right. You know what you looking for.
You know, it's a mating call, bro.
That's real.
When I got my pipe out and I got my Cuban link on, I'm like this here.
Right. It's
It's
a mating call, right?
Get this, you feel me? So it's like
That's real.
we
That's
seducing
real.
each other. So
Right.
what's wrong with
I
that?
mean,
Right.
it could be different things. Like, so to say, like, a woman don't always have to do a male call or a dick call for men. It could also be a showing off thing. Like, yeah, I'm still here type of thing. It's a pride thing.
Who you showing off
Oh,
for?
I look- It could be
Maybe
men,
for
men
ourselves.
and women and friends, people who you haters, people who, you despise, people
And
who
it could be
you-
for yourself as
It could
well.
be for yourself because you feel sexy, you feel good about yourself. Why not show it off so everybody can see? It's different reasons behind everything. But of course, a single woman who have a different agenda.
It's a
More
mating
of a
call.
mating call.
Just like when Tarzan say, whoa,
Right.
niggas saying something now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It ain't no just chant.
And I be seeing that shit like even with women in full out relationships, like they'll get a nice little dress on and be
Mhm.
like, why you got a whole nigga? What is you doing that for?
Make sure you still got it.
She knows she got it because that's what she put on the internet.
Right.
make
Just
sure you still got
attention. Just to get that comfort. Like, okay, like she said, I still got it.
But then when a nigga give you that energy, how can you sit up here and try to expose him on Facebook?
Right.
Nigga, what you doing?
Right. Exactly. I feel you on
So
that.
mulatto in the
Yeah.
studio talking about the pussy and the nigga like, I'm gonna try you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is he wrong? Cause like you kind of inviting to try a little bit.
Right. But then they're gonna look at it like it's just music. It's just an art.
And like,
So you
who's
can't
to
say nothing
like
about
she
that.
really
At that-
does
in
really
that
have a
aspect,
thing?
You really
That's what I'm
can't.
saying. You damned if you do. Damned
Right,
if you
right,
don't, 'cause
right,
You never
right,
know.
right.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
could just be really fully at work. You feel me? She know what she got going on. Why not rap about it? Now, if you taking on and you want to see about it, then that's on you. But she not seducing you in there personally.
Listen,
Come
sex
on now,
sells
y'all got
at the
them
end of the
eyeballs.
day.
And it do.
If you're talking about
Bottom
things,
line.
see, this is why I love my platform. As I'm sorry, you guys, but I am also a sex enthusiast. So I enjoy talking about sex and confidently talking about sex. And I enjoy talking about things that we all have in common. we're all having sex. We're all participating in some form of sex, whether it's alone, you're masturbating, or whether it's with your partner, or you're doing more kinkier things that are a little bit more abnormal. But we're all participating within the same sexual pleasures. We all want to bust that nut, and we all want to have an orgasm. So guess what? Sex sells, correct?
All top.
And she's talking about something that we know we all can relate to and we enjoy and that we like. And that's something that I enjoy doing. So welcome to the show.
The show.
Let's get it.
All right, so we want to go ahead and move right along. So we're going to go ahead and get into Mr. Namagini Law. So Mr. Law, tell us more about you. You know, how are you doing today, first of all?
I'm doing marvelous.
Yeah. And how long have you been an artist?
I've been an artist for a while now. I've been professionally, you know what I'm saying, releasing music since 2014. So I'm on year 8. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it takes quite a while to really fully form and season a skill. You know what I'm saying? If you look at your child, you might put him in football at 5, but he ain't going to really be the man till he's 15.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it take a while to really
It does.
culminate all the, you know what I'm saying? So I've been around.
And one thing I do like about you, whether if it's in your music or whether if you're just posting some funny story and you're sharing your experience from your day or whatever, or even if you're just sharing your opinion on a specific subject matter, you know, you speak very clear. I'm able to really fully understand where you're coming from, and you speak with intelligence.
Yeah.
And that's something to me is very important. So, you know, we do appreciate
Most definitely.
that.
You know, a lot of these artists is on narcotics. They on hard drugs. So, you know, I'm damn near drug free. I mean, I drink my alcohol like I'm an alcoholic, but I ain't on no hard drugs, so I'm slurring like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So you're born and raised here in Miami, right?
Yeah, born and raised here in Miami, Florida. Been here.
And what kind of artist are you? Like, what genres of music are you into?
We can use some symbolism right now. Like, okay, everybody's familiar with the term the wave, right? You know, the wave was created by Max B. A lot of people don't know who Max B is, but Max B was along the Dipset era with Stack Bundles, Jim Jones, all of them was together, Dipset, you know what I'm saying? He came out with that term originally, you know what I'm saying? He doing a 75-year bid, which then got cut down to 20, so he'll be out in 2024, I think.
Free Max B.
Oh, wow. 2 years.
Hold on. 25, I believe. He went in like 07, 08, and he come out in 05.
We coming home
25.
soon.
Free Max B.
Yeah.
What's crazy is 07, 08, it don't even seem like it's too far.
Right,
But it really is far.
right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was.
So with that aspect, you know what I'm saying, I kind of like crafted my style and my thing after his kind of objective on what water is. You know, water is something that assimilates no matter what environment it's in. You know what I'm saying? You pour water into a cup, it turns into the form of a cup. You pour it into a bowl, it turns into a bowl. So I look at music the same way. Like, I'm a chameleon, like I'm water. Like, put me in whatever environment I can assimilate
and
to
I can
whatever's
adapt
going on.
to it, right?
Yeah,
You can adapt.
I like
That's
that.
what's up. I like that.
I like that.
So, so you're basically trying to say you're versatile.
Yeah, as versatile as it gets, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you're not just into rap, you know, you're into blues, classic, R&B.
Rock and roll, everything,
Country.
bluegrass.
I think I could do soft rock. Maybe not like rock.
Not the punk rock, but
Yeah, but you know, like Lil Wayne on Let It Rock, that type of vibe, you know, something like that. I like that. You know, okay, that's what's up. And do you enjoy being an artist, and what keeps you going?
Yeah, I love being an artist. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a lot of stuff across the world just being an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done been through all kind of territories in New York, all over goddamn West LA, you know what I'm saying? Watts, I've been in Vegas, Chicago,
Watts.
New Orleans, the A, like places I would have never went on my own, you know what I'm saying? But music has
took you
taken me there, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoy it. It's love.
What artist or what celeb, you know, big celeb, would you say that you look up to?
Ross, on
Ross.
rip.
Oh.
Ross. Cause
I'm
he
not
rarely,
shocked. Not shocked.
He
I want to
really-
hear. I want to hear the response. Go ahead.
he rarely get the kudos he's supposed to get.
I
For
love
being from
Ross.
Carroll City, doing everything he doing. Like, it's ridiculous. This man got a ranch. He got like the biggest house in America, damn near. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's from Miami.
He's
bro.
definitely somebody
Right.
to look up to.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got love for Trick, but when it comes to the house, like the
Right.
face of Miami, I would put Ross there.
Yeah.
Because Ross got the
He
whole
took it to the
longevity.
next level.
Outside of Pitbull.
It's just a whole other
He took
level
it
of
to the next
success
level.
to me.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
You
Trick,
know.
Trick wasn't ready to go to the not ready. He didn't want to go to the
Yeah,
next
he was
level.
settled where he was
Right.
at.
He was good, and he's still good where he
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
Trick
You know
is
what
our
I'm
local
saying?
mayor.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
he's
Like he
our
gonna
mayor.
make sure the crib is good, so that's
Right.
why he gonna stay here.
Right, right.
Ross took it on a whole nother level.
Okay. And last question: what are your goals?
I don't really have any goals, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you have goals, you kind of like capping. You put
Limiting
a cap
yourself.
on what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
do.
I was thinking
That was
that
really
too.
a trick question. I really wanted to know how, because when it comes down to being an artist, you could get signed tomorrow.
Mhm.
So you could sit here and say, "Oh, I got goals to do this to make 3 albums by the time." Well, what if you get signed tomorrow and they say, "No, you got to make 5 albums in
Right.
2 years"? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
Yeah.
things could change, and you never know what blessings God had for you
Yeah,
along
that's
the
a
way.
wrap.
Yes.
So my advice is just to keep going.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Keep going.
You don't never want to put a ceiling on nothing you're doing.
Right.
I mean, I know it sounds weird to somebody who just listening to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This conversation, saying this nigga say he ain't got no goals. That's because you've been programmed to think that.
You
know what I'm
need
saying?
goals,
You
right,
don't have
right,
to.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like,
Right,
don't
right.
put a cap. Okay, by the time I'm 35, I want to do this. I want to be married. I want to do, bruh.
Right. Cause then guess what? If you don't reach those goals by that time, you ready to kill yourself.
Exactly.
You feel
know
like a
what I'm saying?
failure, a
Yeah.
loser, and all that. That's
Yeah.
because of programming. Like
It's
you said.
programming.
That's
This man
real.
said he don't have no goals.
That's real.
You know, that's some old heads. He said,
Right.
I got no goals.
But what he doing
It's a
then?
play on words. I got goals, but not those kind
Those
of goals.
type of goals,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like,
right,
I don't have
right.
no deadlines I'm trying to meet.
Yeah.
And are you single? This for the ladies out there. You
Mm.
know, they're gonna see your,
He's like,
they're gonna see your
"Ooh."
Instagram pop up on the page. You know, they're gonna follow you now. Yes, everyone, please follow me.
I mean, I was, you know, in a relationship for about a good 3.5 good years. You know what I'm saying? We had a little rough spot happened in October.
Little
So,
entanglement.
You know, not even an entanglement, just like a little situationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to get a little space.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
And
right.
you know,
They come back together.
the bird came back. You know,
Okay.
and we vibing. I mean,
Okay.
we're not fully back in a relationship, but it's
But
getting
it's
cohesive
different
again.
now.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
On
sometimes you
different
gotta
terms now.
decompress to see what's going on. Like, okay, this is
Exactly.
what I really want to be with. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah.
I feel you on that.
Okay, so next up we have Mr. Boss Man. Now,
Whoa.
Boss Man, he is in representation of himself and also his partner, Mr. Rich Prince.
Yes, sir.
All right, Boss Man. So tell us about you guys. You guys do have a new hit single out.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and download it right now. Right now on Spotify, we have 300,000 plus streams. We just got our plaque for 200,000. The song's called TikTok. I'm a feature on it, and my boy Rich Prince is his song, and we did the dollar. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about it is, quick story,
Mm-hmm.
how the song came about.
Mm-hmm.
He was at my crib. He's a very spiritual person, so he believe in 111. That's his thing. 1111, 111. That's him. All day. That's what he believed in. And we was at my crib in front of the house, just vibing, listening to beats. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's just what we do. Like he pull up, we smoke, talk, and he be like, "Boy, listen to this." We play beats, whatever. We just get ideas, and then we pull our phone out, record. You know what I'm saying? Just to get an idea of what we're gonna do when we go to the studio. So this particular day, it was 1:11 a.m. in the morning, and we remember it vividly because I recorded it on my phone. And the beat, he played it because he always come with beats or whatever. So once he played the beat, before the beat, I was like, we were having a conversation about, bro, we got to do something different. We got to get that different crowd, like that Wiz Khalifa fan base. You know what I'm saying? And if you in the music, you know what that Wiz Khalifa fan base look like. You know, they don't look like us.
Right.
No, it's
You know what I'm
versatile.
saying?
It's
It's
versatile.
and it's so like to the next level, and it's almost like a cult. You know what I'm saying? So we just sitting there talking, just having a regular conversation, like, boy, we gotta get to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do something different, this and that, and this. So he just playing beats, and he played a beat. and it was like magic. It was like, I promise, it was like magic. Because once I heard it, right,
I love it. I'm not gonna. I love how it started.
just the sample by
I
itself,
love
we
how
was
it
like,
started.
hold up, wait a minute. So then once we kept listening to it, kept listening to it, kept listening to it. Then he came out with the boom. I love the way that you move, baby.
We're gonna definitely roll a clip for y'all.
He just did that right quick, and I was like, bruh, that's it. And once we said that, we both looked at the time. It was 1:11 in the morning.
That was it.
And that was
all
it.
y'all
And it just came to us. You know what I'm saying? And once
I
it
love
came,
the way that you move, baby.
it was history after that. Right in front of my crib.
It's a great song. Now I love it.
Right in
love
front of
it.
my crib,
It's
it
a
just
vibe.
happened. Like,
I
it just
love
took off. It's like a little Afro beat type of
Tick-tock,
vibe,
baby,
you know what I'm
one
saying? Mixed
more
with a little
time.
hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably get into it later on, but that's how it came about. And I'm so proud of that record right now.
And I'm really so happy that y'all are still continuously being strong and just promoting yourselves and promoting your music. Just keep going. Definitely keep going.
Appreciate it.
All right. So how you doing today?
Great. Blessed and highly favored.
Yeah.
And that's what they say.
Okay. So how long have you been an artist?
I've been doing this for a while. My very first, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. Just real quick. My very first performance was at, not an open mic. It was what they do? Talent show.
Talent show.
It was at a talent show, right?
Mm-hmm.
My very first performance. I was the songwriter and the artist, and my cousin was the feature. Fast forward to that, my next very second show that I've ever did in life, I opened up for Lil Wayne in Fort Myers.
Wow. All right, boss man. So what kind of artist are you, and what genres of music are you into?
I would say I'm a very eclectic artist. I do different type of genres. I do different type of, I would say, rhythms. You know what I'm saying? That's what attracts me. Rhythms. I'm a percussionist. I was in the band. I'm into big music. You know what I'm saying? So rhythms is what really captivate me. You know what I'm saying? Once I hit a beat, I don't really always come up with the words like that. Sometimes I might just hit a rhythm. And then once I go to recording, then the words come to me, or a story might come to me, or a situation that I was in, you know what I'm saying? Like, or somebody else's situation. I mean, that's all the beauty of being a creator, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you just paint a picture, and then as long as everybody can see the vision of what you're painting, you did your job.
Okay. And you're primarily into rap, R&B, classic.
I am primarily into rap, I would say, but I love R&B.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I have dabbled into the pop culture.
Okay.
I just like doing music. Like anything that's musically inclined that resonates with my soul. That's what I like doing. Like it doesn't have to be a certain genre, a specific topic. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as it feels good to me, I'm with it. That's just how I rock.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you could choose any celeb
Mhm.
that you look up to, who would that be? Any big major artist that you look up to, who would that be?
Number one, Weezy F, baby, please say the fucking baby. Pave the fucking way for niggas like me in my era, you know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne is that guy. Right now, people may see him as just Wayne, you know what I'm saying? They don't know the history of him, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand, like, the work that he put in, like, the accolades that he done received, you know what I'm saying? But I still fuck with Wayne to this day because he's still holding his own and still staying relevant throughout the new era, throughout the new genres. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing his thing, and I give him his kudos to that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, and do you enjoy it, and what keeps you going when it comes down to music?
Performing, that's my thing. Like I could be in the studio all day writing songs, writing hits, and writing for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool and dandy, but my passion with music is the performance because you get to reach out to those who never seen you before, never heard of nothing, but you're their voice.
Yeah.
It's like you're speaking for them. You know what I'm saying? Like they never had no voice, so I always felt like I'm the voice of the people who don't have a voice.
Yeah.
So certain topics that I might talk about, this person can relate to, and they like, damn, I feel that same way, or I done been in that situation before. You know what I'm saying? So that I just feel like I'm just like an advocate for that.
That's what's up. And what are your goals?
Right now, my current goals are to continue pushing TikTok. Make sure y'all download it right now on all platforms. Rich Prince featuring Boss May TikTok. We at 300,000 right now. We trying to push for a milli before the summer. That's our first goal right now. Personal goals. I'm just trying to open up different avenues and different ways for the next generation. You know what I'm saying? People up under me, and any way that I could help, because I like to help people. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like someone that's up and coming and they need some guidance or something, or it may be something as simple as, oh, they never performed before. Okay, I know my guy, he run an open mic on Thursdays every week. You know what I'm saying? I know him personally. Okay, look, hey, go over here, you know what I'm saying, get your practice on and this and that, and that. My guy gonna hook you up, make sure that you're good, you're gonna have a good spot, good time frame, work the mic, you know what I'm saying, get comfortable with performance. You know what I'm saying? Just small stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on, like kingdom building, like helping the next person. Because I know I'm blessed, so I know my blessing's gonna come, however it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me personally, I like to help people.
Right.
So that's just basically what my goals are right now. You feel me?
Right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Very innovative. That's what's up. Mr. Lamborghini Law, if you were to give advice to another male or female artist who's younger than you and who also have dreams to become an artist, due to the fact that you do have a lot more experience, like what would be something that you would say?
I would just tell them to keep pushing and stay true to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you gotta stay true to you. And the black sheep of the family becomes the goat. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You gotta go against everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's literally
Everybody,
you
family
versus
and all.
everybody.
Yeah.
It's literally you versus everybody.
Because you're gonna run into so many people that think you can't and nah, and you think you should still be doing this and da da da, and try to
Who
throw
you
you
was
off your
raised and
square.
brought up with. People don't, and I'm struggling with the same thing too with who I am today. Like a lot of people, they think it's weird for me to be the person who I am now, for me to be this confident and boldly speaking black young woman that I am who, I'm not afraid to be open-minded and to speak and say what's on my mind and to say whatever rolls right off of my tongue. And I'm not afraid to talk about things that people aren't bold enough to talk about. And people sometimes they don't understand that. They will get that mistaken. And I believe a lot of it has a lot to do with intimidation because they don't feel like they have the confidence to do the same thing. So people don't, whatever they don't understand, or they feel like they're not bold enough to do, a lot of times they frown upon or
Right.
dislike.
Right.
So you just have to just continue doing you, because whether if they like it, agree with it or not, they watching.
Of course. Of course.
And that's why I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Because I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about, and I'm going to say what I want to say, because everybody has a platform. And that's what makes us all unique. That's what makes us all creative and have our own individuality. Great. All right. So moving right along, one of the main questions I want to ask today, we have a big sub today. The question that I'm asking is, and this is for everyone, so I want you all to answer this question individually. Do you believe in dating multiple people, one at a time? I'm sorry. Do you believe in dating multiple people at a time, or just one person to see where it goes?
Is that as a single person or just?
Let's just say,
dating.
for example, if you were single, and you were dating, do you believe in dating multiple people at one time, or do you believe in just dating
locking in
one
with
person
one
at a time and kind of seeing where it goes? Or are you that person?
Ladies first.
Well, I can't say that because then it'll be me answering the question.
Right. No, we get it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ladies first.
Personally, I really believe in dating one person at one time to see where it goes. I don't like taking in too many personalities, too many energies at one time. So, you know, and I think long term as well. I'm not thinking, short term. I really think long term. So I like the one, I'm a monogamous type of woman.
Okay.
That's all. Fellas.
Uh, I would say as far as with me, okay, when I was single, I'm gonna say this from experience. I am no longer single, but when I was single, I dated multiple people, and the reason being is because you're young, you're not committed to anyone, and you can be dating this one person, and guess what? Next week they could do something and say something that you dislike, and you're no longer speaking to that person ever again. Like, you don't have a commitment right now to just one person. Why not? We're not saying have sex with multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
We're saying to date multiple people,
Right.
to have multiple experiences where you're able to actually put your eggs in more than one basket and see who is right for you. And sometimes
Right.
you may have to date 3 different people to really
Tom, Dick, and Harry. Just to
see
see.
who or
fits.
what
Right.
is for you, what will make you happy. Because you would date this person and you would think, oh my gosh, they're so perfect. But then you're single and you meet someone next month and you're like, oh my gosh, he do all this that
This person
Trayvon
don't
don't
know.
do.
Right.
Oh my gosh, he eat pussy way better. Oh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the facts, right?
like, oh
and
my
and I not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Exactly.
Like, you should, what I'm saying, be fruitful and date different people, because you don't know what energy is going to manifest with your energy.
Exactly.
Because you may be trying to lock in, not nothing against what you're saying with the one-on-one,
It's open.
but you may be one-on-one with someone and you trying to get to know them and this and that and this, and then it may not be working out. So now you got to go to somebody else, which is the same thing, you know what I'm saying, versus you talking to this person, that person, this person, and then now you're trying to see who actually fits your criteria. It's like you just cutting them out, exiting them out, which is natural. Like, women do that regardless. Men do it regardless. Like, okay, I'm gonna talk to this person, that person, this person, that person, this person. Now, what this person brings to the table, what this person brings to the table, what this person brings to the table. Now, if I found one person that brings something to the table that's more than this person, that resonates with what I'm looking for, then that's what I'm gonna lock in with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Versus, okay, let's just say like the typical stereotype. Okay, you got Tyrone. He paid the bills. You got Jackson. He fixed everything that's in your house. You got Jason. He the one who dick you down good. You got Tyrone. He the one that's a great listener. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has different, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when you find someone that you could talk to that has maybe just one more than that other person,
Right.
and it's something that okay, he may not be the good listener, but he does everything that I need to do that I'm looking for. You may be looking for a man that's going to take care of you and be financially good. Or you may be looking for somebody that's just going to give you a great time and you're financially set. You don't need his money. You just looking for somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's all about what resonates with what you're looking for.
Right.
So that's why I say it's good to, when you're dating a single, that it's good to have multiple people that you're talking to. Like you say, you don't have to have sex with them, but, to get to know, you know what I'm saying, where it's going with. You know what I'm saying?
Lamborghini.
Lambo.
Shit, I agree with both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, when you're not exclusively dating a person, you know what I'm saying? So we not talking about cheating type
Right,
shit. We just
right,
talking
right.
about
Yeah,
filling the line.
exactly.
Of course, multiple people.
Right.
Because you never know the perspective of the person you dealing with. They might be on some shit like they dating multiple people while
Right.
you trying to hold them
Right.
down.
That's
That's
real.
You get burnt.
That's
So
real.
it's
That's
like,
real.
nah, you gotta,
Or they may just stop talking to you for somebody who they feel is better for them.
yeah.
Facts.
And then how you gonna look? How you gonna feel?
Right.
And they ain't gotta. You know how people do when they just not feeling you no more. You just gonna stop hearing from them. They're not gonna hit you up as much. You're not gonna get the good morning texts.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why Coco was drinking all that shit like that. So it's starting to make sense now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. It's my Aquarius twin, y'all. He supposed to be on my side.
Oh, you
trying to
guys go
understand,
on. So we have 2 Aquariuses on the show.
Yeah.
one Scorpio,
Yes,
Switch it
sir.
and one Sagittarius.
Saggy
Wait, what you is?
Saggy Aggie.
What you is?
Scorpio.
The very
I
best.
forgot.
Team
Yeah.
Sag. Well, my Sag is at.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving right along. So, we're going to get into the juicy part. Questionnaire. All right, let's get wet. Let's get juicy.
Okay, okay.
Open y'all minds, fellas. Open y'all minds. We're bad.
What you bad for?
Open y'all.
You
Open
good.
Y'all.
Hey.
All
open,
right.
open.
So, we're going to go ahead and get right into the questionnaire. So, the first question that we have here is, and I want to pull this bad boy up, is, did you have an orgasm this week? So, for those who don't follow me, I am Applelana on Instagram. Applelana, apple as in the fruit, and Lana, Lana, 1 as in the number 1. And basically weekly or possibly once a month before I have or record a show, I basically perform a questionnaire in my story. So I am a sex enthusiast, and I like to and enjoy persuading people to have sex in a healthy way and in a healthy lifestyle way. So the first question that I did ask was, did you have an orgasm? And about 78% said no, maybe the weekend, and 22% said yes. 22% is a very, very bad number. That means 22% out of 10 people, 3 had an orgasm. You know, that's very bad. 7 didn't.
Right.
It probably ain't even 3. It might be 2.
Right.
2 people. You know, that's really bad.
2.5.
So I want to just persuade people and also inform them that orgasms are good. You have many, many benefits, health benefits from them as well. And, you know, you guys should want to have orgasms, especially men, especially women. It's a great stress reliever. You know, you're releasing endorphins, and you need to have them because it's the right thing to do. And I'm quite sure you will wake up in the morning on the right side of the bed,
Yes,
drink your
Lord.
coffee
Yes,
and
Lord.
your tea, and guess what?
Mm.
Can't nobody mess with you at work because guess what?
We had an orgasm.
For real.
Boo, I ain't hearing what you talking about.
Right.
My man just ate my ass.
I can't go.
So moving right along, I know, right? So moving right along, our second question is, ladies, are you afraid to initiate sex? So I guess this would be a question for me and Coco. So for this question, in my questionnaire, 80% said not at all, which is really good. You know, 80% saying that they are not afraid to initiate sex, while 20% saying that they are too shy. What about you, Coco?
Mm-mm.
Are you afraid to initiate
No.
sex?
No. Mm-mm. I want what I want.
When you
When I
want it.
want it.
So you to go.
It's my dick and I want it now.
Now,
Coco off the barefoot.
listen,
That's
no,
what it
you gotta
is.
see me off that Casamigo.
Casamigos.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to initiate sex, but I'm a very much of a go along with the flow kind of person. So I don't like to be like, come on, let's fuck. No, we're gonna chill, we're gonna kiss, and we're gonna get into foreplay. And I'm a very sensual, affectionate person. So, you know, we're gonna get into many, many things that's just gonna automatically lead up into that. But however, if I am feeling a little zesty and aggressive, you know, I don't mind initiating what I want either.
Yes, Lord.
What about you, boss man? Are you
Oh, no, ain't no. What? Who? Man,
Are
come
you
here, man.
afraid to initiate?
Come here, man.
Ooh.
That's it.
Ooh.
There ain't nothing else to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Come here. That's it.
Come in.
Come here. And if you don't, it's gonna be worse.
Oh.
Simple.
What about
And
you?
that and that's not off the Casamigo. That's just regular.
Mm.
What you say, Law?
Shit, I like for that shit to be like a 50-50 balance. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing more like make you feel masculine than when your girl like really trying
Taking
to
over.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Ba-boing.
But every time you trying to start it, it's like, you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
come off
yeah,
like
yeah.
a perv now, like,
Right,
I'm gonna go the energy the same, baby.
Right. The energy do gotta match though. Nah, that's some real shit though.
He
Like,
said, "Am I coming
the
off as a
energy,
perv?"
no, but he's for real though.
He's
because
right. Yeah,
That's
I
real.
get
The
it.
energy do has to match because guess what? If he's up here and she's right here,
Right.
it ain't gonna go good because it's like he like what's up. He ready and she like I don't know. This nigga kind of aggressive, you know.
Yeah.
No, it gotta be a match. It gotta be a balance. Like you ready, she ready. Like okay, whatever you do gonna turn her on. Whatever she do gonna turn you on. So I feel him on that. It gotta be a 50-50.
Right. Okay. What about you? So we got all. Okay, we got all y'all. Okay. We got all y'all.
I got a
Make
question
sure.
to throw in the mix.
Okay, what's your
Okay.
question?
Communication during sex.
Mhm.
Say for instance, the dude that you dealing with maybe doing something to you that you really not fucking with. How do you
Tell 'em.
stop him but still keep it aroused?
Let's just say I'm gonna just give a prime example. An example of something like that happening is sometimes men think that it's okay for them to be a little rough. So I'm gonna give a prime example. Eating pussy. Some men are very rough. They think using a little bit of teeth or nibbling and stuff like that is cool. Some men can do that. They're very skilled, and some can't. Me personally, if you're being too rough with me, I'm not gonna let you continue to be rough to the point where I'm sore down there.
Right.
Yeah.
And now when I pee, I'm burning, or when I put on underwear, it's irritating me, or I'm just irritated, period.
Right.
I'm not going to let you get me to that point. So I'm going to be very nice. I'm going to be generous because 9 times out of 10, if we're being intimate, that means that, you know, if I was single, other than my spouse, that means that I really like you
Right.
and I'm
You got a
into
level
you
of comfort.
mentally because I can't even be with someone sexually if I'm not into you mentally.
Correct.
I'm a sapiosexual. So I'm gonna tell you, you know, if you down there, I'm gonna just tap you on the head. You too rough.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurt. You know, I'm gonna say something. You know,
In
I'm
a sexy way though.
yeah. Like, I'm gonna be like, don't do that. It hurt. You know, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna say something that's initiated that I'm not enjoying this.
Right.
Even if it comes off soft, it can come off gentle. Now, if you keep going,
Yeah.
Right.
Now you gotta cut that.
now
shit
we
out.
have a problem.
Yeah.
Like
You're
now,
not listening.
it's like, okay, are you doing this for you or are you
Right.
doing this for me?
Right. I'm not even aroused anymore. Like,
No, don't get
this
me
is-
wrong. Like oral, I would say I enjoy oral sex. So if I'm having oral sex with my partner, it's for me, but it's also to make him feel good too. Like, but are you doing this for you or are you doing this for me?
Right.
Right.
You know,
I'm
it's
trying to
just,
get the nut here.
yeah. Like,
Right. Facts. Facts.
what about you? Then McGinney added in his own. So.
I mean, I would say, me personally, I'm gonna be like, hey, baby, listen, baby, listen. Don't do it like that, baby. No, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about how you present it. Like you said, like you still want the mood to be good if the energy is good.
Right.
If the energy is good, like we vibing, everything was good, and then now you doing something that I don't like out the blue, then okay, I know how to address that. But if we already started fucked up and you just like, you know what? Don't worry about it. We good. You know what I'm saying? I don't got the time, the leisure, you know what I'm saying? Like to play games. Like we grown. Like why sit here and play these games? Like I'm not gonna if I'm not enjoying it and you not enjoying it, what are we doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like why are we here?
Right.
Like if what I'm doing is not pleasing you, let me know. But if you're doing something that's not pleasing me, I'm gonna let you know. But it's not to the point where I'm gonna offend you or make you feel bad or nothing like that. It's just to the point of, look, we're gonna try something else. You know what I'm saying? That's not working right now. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And switch the narrative. That's all.
Right.
So that way nobody don't feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? If the like I said, the energy is good, then we could just try something else. But if you already know the energy. Like it's gonna be good or it's gonna be bad. You already know that. So if it turn left, then you just gotta make it right.
Coco?
I like that. I'm putting on puppy dog eyes, baby, baby, baby.
Simple. That's it.
It's the puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take initiative and switch to do something else.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do something else, baby. Let's do something I know that you're real good at.
Right. Just sit there. I got you. Right.
I'm crying. I'm real.
All right. So next question is, fellas, do you enjoy anal sex with your partner? Now, as far as with the questionnaire, 63% said, nah, that ain't for me. And 37% said, yes, why not? So I want you fellas' opinion on anal sex. Do you enjoy anal sex with your partner?
I tried that shit one time. I ain't like it. It
It
wasn't for me.
No, it was bad. It was a bad experience.
I mean, she ain't shit on my dick or nothing like that, but I just ain't like how it felt. Like, it's just a difference in the feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like extra tight or something.
Not even just that. It's just that
It's a
shit don't
different
feel
feeling.
like no.
It don't
coochie.
feel like it don't feel like pussy. It don't.
At all.
He's right.
It's like you feel like you forcing your shit through something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Well, my experience was a little different because I guess everybody experience is different depending on the person's body
Yeah.
that you're dealing with, depending on how they feel about you, if they're gonna be relaxed or if they're gonna be like
Timid.
I ain't never did this before, so their whole energy gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about who you dealing with and their energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've done it, and I've had good experiences, and I've had bad experiences. And that's just that. Like, I had a bad experience where it was like they never did it before, and it's all, oh, no. You know what I'm saying? And then it was one like, so, I don't know. Yeah. It's been, you know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. So it's been like that. So
What about you, Coco?
It depends on the person.
and the vibe.
Yeah, Coco, you giving it up like that, baby?
It depends on the person.
The barefoot. We gotta go get some. Hey, where the run at? We need some more barefoot in here.
Yeah. We gotta get a sponsorship. We got a sponsorship.
It depends on who the person is and that connection
Right.
that we have. Because you can't just do that with everybody. But
That's right.
I get mine off too. The fuck.
Right.
No, get me right.
Get
Listen,
the energy.
Yeah.
it all depends.
Get the energy. That's
Okay, so this is something that I was just finished actually encouraging you guys on this. But the next question is,
all. You didn't answer.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna be the only one.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a full panel right here, baby. Hey, we live right here. Make sure
We
y'all
want to
subscribe. Applelana channel. Make
Yeah.
sure.
She's a
Okay.
sex enthusiast, so she gotta be with the shit.
You feel
Let's
me?
find out.
We're gonna find out right now, though. What you say?
okay, I'm down with anything my man is down with. That answer the question.
Period.
Next.
That's what
That
I'm
could go
talking
so
about.
many different ways. though.
What? That's why she said it that way.
What if he want to hit your thigh, like he want to put his meat like right in between that? That's
She
all
with
right.
it. She said she with
She'll
it.
be
Whatever
with
her man with. That's what she said.
Yeah.
That question he just asked was crazy.
But
Anyway.
but I just answered it because whatever your man with,
That's what you
you
just
with.
said.
Bottom line.
Whatever you with.
Next
we
question. Do you masturbate? So 16% said no, and I was just really curious as to find out as to why. But 16% said no, 84% said yes. Me personally, I would just advise people to masturbate because you're basically having orgasms. That does help out your mood. It does help you learn your body. Masturbating does help you learn your body, especially for women. With the fact that we can actually have multiple orgasms at one time than men can. It just helps us learn ourselves, learn our bodies, become more comfortable with ourselves and our bodies. And to be honest with you, when you learn yourself and your body, you actually gain more confidence. You feel more sexy. So I would definitely say that. So I would say I do masturbate. What about you, Lamb?
Yeah, I just had an orgasm.
Just listening to you.
Yeah, I got to touch myself.
Wow.
No. You gotta work your muscle.
Right.
If you don't use it, you lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Coco?
I mean, I don't. That's not my go-to. I like the real thing.
Boss man.
I'm glad you chose me last, because if you would have came to me second, I was gonna swing it that way, because people probably ain't gonna believe the answer that I'm about to say, but that's why I was gonna swing it. No, I do not, and I've never done it. And I'm gonna explain why, because I know everybody's motherfucker like, what?
No,
Even the people in there like, nah,
you and your
straight.
spiritual brothers. You
Okay.
believe in semen retention.
Okay, why? Why?
It's real simple for me. I don't, and I'm gonna say it sound crazy because I'm an artist. I'm very creative, and I can create whatever. But I don't have a big enough imagination to please myself like that. Like, I've tried it in my younger days, and it's like I'm just sitting here and I'm like, the fuck am I doing? Like, I don't turn myself on. Like, I tried visualizing it, and it didn't do nothing for me. So it was like,
Now you gotta put Tiana Trump on, or
Tiana
Pinky
Trump.
or some shit, or Cherokee.
I tried all that.
Damn, it still ain't work.
Sky, everything.
Sheesh.
That it just I don't know. I guess because I know it's me trying to please myself, it don't work for me. I'm sorry.
Shit, well, I be on my shit.
Oh, you crazy.
I'm crying.
Gotta work that muscle. You don't use it, you lose it.
Okay.
Hey, you right. You right.
So the next question was for the ladies. Of course, the fellas could give their opinions on this as well. This question is, ladies, do you lick the gouch? About 53% said nah. And 47% said yes, why not? Yeah. So basically, 3 percentages more than 0.5% of women said no.
Big line.
That 3% line.
Big line.
So out of 10 women, 5 said no. They do not lick the gouch.
That's correct. That's cap.
I think some women it's not even that. Some women may not even know what that is, or some women, just probably aren't sexually experienced.
Right.
To that point where, y'all have to understand something, like, not everyone is a experimental person. Some people are very much boxed in. They're very much okay with just having regular vaginal sex, doggy style, missionary, and things as such. And they're very much just okay with sucking dick, sucking balls, and sucking vagina. Not everybody is eating ass, licking the gouch, and skeeting and or whatever. Like, not everybody
Skeeting
is
in the
into
eye
that.
and all that shit. They not into
Yeah.
all that. Right?
So, and you have to understand that, and not everyone is educated. They probably have done it and don't even know what I'm talking about.
True.
Okay, but the gouch is basically the small space that's right above the anus and right under the balls. It's like a little space area. It's very sensitive, and a lot of times it tends to either make a guy come faster or it feels really good. Sometimes for some men it makes them feel uncomfortable because of the fact that it's very close to the anus. So I will say that. How do you feel about the gouch, boss man?
If you don't use it, you lose it.
You're okay with a woman licking your gouch?
Yeah, that's fine.
I never had the gooch licked before, so I don't know what I'm feeling for. So.
And I appreciate your honesty, because that means that, okay, I didn't even really know what that was, or I just never done it.
Right.
So I appreciate
They
it.
call that's the guy coochie, the gooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they call it the coochie.
It's a
the
space.
Gooch.
Yeah. You?
Maybe done it once or twice.
Coco.
Coco the
Casa
good.
amigo.
All right. So what's the numbers on the
I'm grown,
on
so I've done it.
the women that's bisexual? You have a number on that?
Bisexual, no, but we'll get to that next time. Don't worry.
Because I feel like the majority of women that's bisexual gonna lick the gooch, because it's like you eating pussy almost.
No, it's not.
No, not really.
You're talking about
On a level,
no.
that's damn near the same
No,
shit.
no, it's not. You're talking
not.
about sucking a
There's
man's
no
penis,
hole, no split.
and it's no holes, no splits
I'm
or
not
nothing.
saying that. I'm talking about
So,
facial placement.
when
Is
you're-
in the same place.
No, when
No.
you're performing oral sex with a man and you're sucking his penis and you're licking his balls, you're basically just going right up underneath the balls. It's a space that's there. That's it. That's it. You're not technically even where the anus is. Now, if you're being very wild and you go a
No,
little
what
bit
he's
too-
saying
Yeah,
is
she
that
not getting what I'm
the
saying.
placement, like your
placement.
face, when you're
Say-
licking
say
the
not
gooch,
the
it's
same.
similar to eating the pussy, is what he's saying. Like,
It's
you
not
laying
the same.
down,
The
If a
back
nigga's
is in your
laying
face
down,
like
right?
this.
the legs gotta be up, right?
No, your legs don't have to be
You
up.
good. So if I didn't have no dick, your hand would
No,
be that
that's
anyway.
incorrect. That's incorrect. Your legs does
And if
not
the
have to
pussy
be
right
up
there,
like a
no,
woman.
he's not saying that. He's saying the placement right
I'm
now.
talking about your facial placement. If you was to lick the gooch, your face is damn near the same place would be if you was eating some pussy. Is what I'm
But
saying.
it's still not the same. It's
I'm not
Not
saying it's
taste
the
and
same.
texture.
I'm
He's
not
just
saying
saying
it's the
face
same.
placement. That's all he's saying.
That's what I'm saying. Facial
With the
placement.
area.
So
that's all he's talking about right now.
if you done ate
Not
some
the
pussy before, you
action,
probably
nothing.
higher likely to
Like
lick
you laying
the
on the
gooch.
bed,
Cause
the
then the
nigga
same.
laying down and you sucking the dick and then you eating the gooch. A nigga laying down and she laying down, he eating the pussy. He's saying it's the same.
It's like the
placement.
same facial placement.
That's
You know
what
what I'm
he's
saying?
saying.
So I feel like for the
just because I lick my man gooch don't mean I'm finna lick no coochie. It
Ain't nobody
the
say
yeah, she
that.
take it a whole different way.
I understand he's talking about placement, but he's still making a comparison as to eating vagina. So you have to put yourself into comparison as into how this would relate to you. And I'm answering the question. I'm just saying that no, I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same placement. We're talking about two different genitals, and unfortunately, no.
So what would you say it would be considered as? If it's not the same as eating pussy, what would you compare it to? Face placement wise.
To be honest with you, I would compare it to licking a man's inner thigh next to his balls.
Alright, next question.
Next
Right.
question.
Let's do it right there.
Right. Okay.
Next
Oh my
question.
God.
Fellas,
Okay.
during sex, is toe sucking involved? Now, according to the questionnaire, 78% said anything my bitch want.
Mm.
That mean they sucking toes, they doing whatever.
Yes,
But
Lord.
78% said that they don't have no issues with it. 22% said nah. That's still a very low percentage. 78%, that's like basically saying 80% of men suck toes. Like that's a very
a lot.
high percentage.
That's a lot.
a lot of men.
That's a lot of men.
That's a lot of men. So I want the fellas to give their aspect. I think last time I asked boss man first. Now,
Yeah, it's lit. It's lit.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta hit her from the front and suck her toes.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's what it be on.
That's amigos.
boss man.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
But you gotta lick her toes a certain kind of way and suck her toes a certain kind of way. You can't be giving a lady toe head and it's like you almost a punk almost.
Right. You
It's
can't
a
be
little
like
tight
this, like
line, how you gotta
like
feel
sucking
me?
on the toes like this.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah. She
nah,
gonna be
nah,
like, hold
nah,
on,
nah.
boy, you
Right.
Nah,
Right, hey,
there's
fuck the
certain
feelings.
ways
She gonna
to
be
do
looking
it.
at your action then,
Yeah.
like, hold on, wait a minute.
There's
He's
certain
deep throwing them
ways.
toes a little bit too
Too
good. What
hard,
he got
you know
going
what
on?
You like the toe sucking, Coco?
Not really.
No, you don't like
Some
it.
women don't
either?
like that.
Yeah,
Coco
some-
probably
some
got
women
athlete's
don't-
foot, so she don't really like
some-
it.
I got cute feet.
Oh, okay.
I got cute feet.
Uh-oh. Show the people your feet right now.
Oh man.
Oh,
all right.
I done did it, huh?
Yeah. You
Like
don't
it.
put on the stick.
Let's see,
My
let's
feet
see.
might be a little
Uh-oh.
ashy.
We ain't worried about the.
Boy, they can't see that. You gotta put that.
You gotta put that
thing
thing on.
Y'all
We
We gotta be on
no,
camera. That's why
Y'all
I
is
showed
the
the
judge.
picture.
Y'all is the judge.
not doing
Oh,
that.
okay.
Y'all is my
Well, yeah,
judge.
you gonna
Oh,
point
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
might- you
We
might-
not putting no
Yeah,
feet up
stop
on no
playing
table.
with me. Yeah. I got cute toes.
Done.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I think it's
You
very
just not
sexy.
into it.
It's something
Yeah, it's
that-
just not
it
for
turns
me. Like, it
on.
don't
Some
do
people
nothing for me.
don't feel comfortable with that feet thing. Like,
Honestly, just like, titty sucking don't really do too much for me. Like,
I've heard that before too.
Shit.
it really don't.
Shit.
I
But
guess,
you know
or
what's
maybe
a
it
pet
depends
peeve?
on who the person is.
You know that's
I
one
don't
thing
know.
that's crazy.
What?
Niggas like that too. Like niggas like to have their chest kissed on by a female.
Yeah, I mean,
But if you
yeah,
like, I ain't on that gay ass shit, man.
Right. Hey, let somebody get to behind them Joes and start licking on that nipple. Nigga gonna be like, oh shit. The fuck? What
That's
is
real
this?
talk.
God damn.
That's real talk.
What is you doing?
There's a lot of nerves right there, boy.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I don't understand why a lot of men don't understand. It did.
My boy had a flashback.
But I'm saying, it's like, why?
He had a flashback.
It makes me like wonder, like, why is it so hard for a man to please a woman? Like, all you really gotta do is think about what you would like done to you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because we all human. We all human.
I'm sorry, but him doing that is still in my head.
That man had a real flashback. He had a real flashback. He
Had an out of body experience.
And you got the footage, so you get to watch that shit back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Like me, I like a man with a foot fetish. I think it's sexy. Like a man that would just suck and lick your feet anywhere. Like that's really highly into feet. Like I really like that. Like I've actually been with men who have said, "Damn, like send me a picture of your feet." Like or have gotten off by looking at my feet.
You ever had somebody ejaculate on your feet?
No, not that.
Would that turn you on?
I think I wouldn't care. It's just my feet. So I'd be like, okay.
I'm crying.
Okay.
Do you guys have any foot fetishes here? Any foot fetish gang here? No.
Not no fetish.
No foot fetishes.
Nah.
Any weird fetishes?
Not at all.
I like kneecaps.
The
Don't
front
judge me.
or the back?
The back. Like you got some sexy ass kneecaps in the back.
That man talking shit, don't listen to him.
Right? She looking to
Like, yo, he's sick.
Like what you see?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah, she about to say this man sick.
I don't think I have any fetishes. I think I just have like a particular type of guy. Men I like, I like them tall and dark and stuff. I don't think I have like a fetish though. Like I don't have a fetish. Guys with dreads just make me.
Okay, now this is the question I got.
What's
Right?
it?
From a arousal standpoint. Breast, clit, or toes? Which one is the highest to the lowest? Like, arrange them.
Oh, as far as concerned with sensitivity?
Yeah. Which one turns you on the most?
Okay,
order.
well, I will do this. I will place it in order of placement as to what I believe is the most sensitive, and then I will place in order and placement as to what I would like.
Okay.
So, sensitivity, I would say definitely clitoris is number one.
Yes.
No other part of the body have sensitive nerves like the clitoris. So I would say the clit is number one. I would say the nipple is number two. And you said what else? You said toes. Toes is definitely number three. Toes does not have the same type of nerves and sensitivity as your nipples and your clit. Me personally. So I would say toes would be number three. I mean, yeah, it has its sensitivity. The feet is very important. But nothing like the nipples or the clitoris.
Right.
As far as with me, I think it would go for me like in chronological order. Like,
Right.
we're kissing, most naturally a man would go from kissing to like caressing, whatever. So they will probably hit my breast first. Then this probably gonna be next. The clit probably gonna be second. And if the feet is thought about while we're being intimate, then that's probably gonna be last. And some men are different. Some men might just caress your ass from head to toe.
Now, I got one more before we go to the next question. All right? When a man is giving you head, right, that has a beard, does the hairs affect your arousal by any means?
In a good way or a bad way?
Does it feel like a spider tickling on your ass cheeks? Like, or can you just totally negate
To be honest
the beard?
with you, the beard never really gets in the way.
Right.
The only time a beard gets in the way is if you're putting your beard into my vagina instead of your mouth into my vagina. If you're doing this instead of doing this. Like,
Right.
So for people to act like a beard is problematic, it's stupid because the beard is not the pleaser, it's
Right.
the mouth.
Right.
So yeah, like unless a man is really,
Damn,
you know,
put an earring on, boy. Shit.
But what,
did,
but what
but
if
here
you
we go.
doing this face like, and it's all wet up
You know,
and
it's-
soul glowy and shit, like, just let your soul glow type shit, like, now what? How did that work? Does that get you more aroused, or is that just like an action of how does it work? I'm just saying. Why you laughing? No, because she the one brought up. You know what
But
I'm
I
saying?
think
So
you need to go into porn, bro. I think you need to go into porn some kind of.
He'll be a beast.
Yeah.
he said, I think you need to
He's
go
a
in the
beast.
porn.
Boss man, the beast.
Why? I'm just asking the question. Like we're here talking on the platform, so I'm just curious. Only because she brought it up, so I just got.
But these are questions that a lot of people want to know the answer to because I actually had a woman who told me my beard was irritating her while I was, you know what I'm saying?
I think it really
Yeah.
depends.
She was like, put that shit on Facebook and see what people say. But
I think
never
it
do
really
Right,
depends.
right.
Like if you're being extremely rough and you're putting more of your face into work than your actual mouth, then yeah, she might be irritated. So that's probably what she was talking about. Maybe it was being way too aggressive, and you probably got a fresh cut, and it probably was spiky
Yeah.
or some shit, and you know you did that.
Okay, I can understand that. Spiky, fresh cut.
Yeah, like you know,
Yeah, y'all little coochies be spiky too now, don't forget. You still be down
I
there.
have no
taking it for the
complaints
team.
about my vagina, whether her hair down there or not. So I don't.
Come
give a
on
damn.
now. Once y'all done shaved and them bitches coming right back, they be real prickly down there. So
Real pricky now.
I can't speak.
Don't act like y'all ain't had a
I
pricks
can't.
now.
I can't speak for every other woman's vagina or hair.
Well, hair is hair, you feel me?
I can't speak for
That's
anybody
right.
else's
You know what I'm
vagina.
saying?
I
Grow
can't-
it, cut, you come back.
I
you
can't
get rid
speak
of
for
it.
anybody else's vagina. Only mine. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. So all in all, today, you know, we did get a chance to meet some great artists, some great up and coming artists.
Yes.
I want you all to please take the time to, you know, just support one another. Support these new up and coming artists. You know, Miami-Dade County, y'all have to stand up and be supportive. You know, we're always talking about how Atlanta have so many artists and etc. Well, here you are. We have 2 artists on the show. I want you guys to go ahead and follow them on Instagram and Facebook. We have Mr. Lamborghini Law. We're going to spell Lamborghini as in the vehicle, law, like the court of law. And we have Mr. Boss Maine.
Yes, sir.
We're going to definitely have their Instagram pages pop up on the page, as you guys can see. And then, of course, we have absent Mr. Rich Prince.
Yes, sir.
Also, please follow my beautiful, beautiful co-host, Miss Coco. She did a great job today, so give a round of applause for Miss Coco. She is always being so very helpful with me here on set and behind the scenes. And I do not do this without her. So I would like to thank her. And I would like to thank you guys all for watching. Again, make sure you guys tune in to Tap In with Applelana. Make sure you guys follow me at Applelana1 and Facebook Applelana1, same thing. And make sure you guys do participate and take heed into the questionnaires that I post so that, you know, you guys will be able to share the experiences and the questionnaires that we do share on the show. So until next time, I would like to say adios and see y'all next time.
Ciao.
Buenas noches.
Whoa.
Ciao.